tell the fans how you felt in the two matches that we had. Like, what was your experience and what was your what stood out for you?
They were completely two different matches completely. If you came to both shows, it was never the same thing twice. What I stood out for me was when I watched them back. The first match we told a story with striking. Second match we told a story with grappling. Mm-hmm. And both audiences were the right audience for that style of match, because that style of match can die in front of the wrong crowd. Mm-hmm. If you stay too long on the ground, if you strike too much, there's not enough throws and so forth. But the storytelling, when it's really the storytelling. It's the little things. It's your placement. It's your facials. It's your movements. It's my movements. And then you understand that there's a good guy, bad guy, but it's not as blatant. Mm-hmm. Granted, the area in which we were in, you had to pander in the beginning just to hook them in. But once they watched it, they're like, yo, this is completely different. That's the stuff I enjoy. I'm excited for that. So when we went in the back, I was all happy. I'm like, yo, I was the enforcer on every basketball team I'm on. I've been thrown out of games for being too rough. Like, to me, that was just a regular day. I've had guys after basketball games, my team and I wait for us at a bus stop to try and jump us. I'm not sweating it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's how you know you got real heat, boy. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I was in high school, man, game rivalries used to be a little dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Because, there would be fights at the game and after the game, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes, in the South, they start shooting, you know what I'm saying? At some of the games, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's great that you have that Ron Artest, Dennis Rodman kind of feel to you, you know what I'm saying? Where you were able to go right into wrestling, man.
Yeah, for me, it was like, hey, man, I might not be the biggest guy in the court, but I'm not going to be nobody's punk. You want it? Come get it.
Yeah, absolutely. I Draymond bring your ass. Yeah. Oh, man. So talk about some of your aspirations, man. What do you want to accomplish within the wrestling business or just in the future in general?
On the cards for this year right now is not official, but is on the cards is Mexico and Japan defending that beauty. And then because my whole goal is being a world champion. I want to bring it all over the world as much as I can. Within who wants that style of fight. Outside of that, honestly, would be to make a living, a living, like not a living where you're have to pinch every penny. A living where you just, hey, I want to buy this drink, I can afford it, I'll just buy it. That's it. I watch a lot of AEW and WWE and New Japan, and that for everybody, for a lot of people, that's the end goal. The end goal for me would be a WWE or AEW from a financial standpoint. But a creativity and being able to roam and tell different stories and interact with a lot of people, I think the route I'm going with now in the short term.
Gotcha. You've actually had a tryout with WWE.
Yes.
So talk to us about that experience. And then my second question to follow that is talk about the experience of having Kevin Owens come to the Torture Chamber school and talk to you guys.
The training for the WWE and the tryout, that was something. It was we had at the Torture Chamber we had a training camp, and the training camp was harder than the actual tryout itself. I find it was grueling at times. I lost my cool, not at anyone, more at myself or performance. But when the trial came, I understood why we had to go through all of that. Very informative and learning and to network, because a lot of the people I met at the trial and I'm running into at AEW years later.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Owens coming validated a lot of our training. Coming back to acknowledge that training because he was on the indies, he was at a certain level, and that training got him over that little hump to get into to WWE. And I'll always be thankful for him to stopping his busy day, not come by once but twice. Once when he was in the intercontinental champion, and once again when he was Universal champion. Yeah, came back, and that was cool.
Yeah, man, that had to be cool because he was at the top of his game at that time. You know what I'm saying? So,
and he still
for him
is.
to come, yeah,
He still is,
even though he's out on injury right now.
Yeah.